This is episode 68. Welcome to Wellness in Every Season, the place where we explore the rich tapestry of motherhood and wellness in all its forms. I'm Autumn Carter, your host, guide, and life coach. Welcome to today's episode of Wellness in Every Season titled The True Worth of Motherhood, Beyond the Pay Gap and Pink Tax. Today we'll explore the deep-seated economic challenges that mothers face, starting with the enduring gender pay gap and the pervasive pink tax. These financial disparities do more than affect the wallet. They weave into the very fabric of family dynamics and everyday life. As we delve deeper, this episode will also shed light on the invisible labors of motherhood that often go unrecognized and uncompensated. From the emotional toll of balancing family well-being to the physical demands of daily chores. We'll introduce you to concepts like emotional dollars, energy tax, and bandwidth bills. These innovative metrics are designed to quantify the unseen investments mothers make every day, offering a new way to appreciate and measure the true cost of being a mom. Join us as we peel back the layers of financial disparity to reveal the real costs and contributions of motherhood, and also to find out why I decided to write this and record this one. This discussion promises not only to enlighten, but also to inspire action and appreciation for the invaluable role mothers play in our lives. And I just want to note that I am recording this a few days after Mother's Day. I know it's not going to be live for a while, but this is something that's been important to me and I've been wanting to record for a while. Should have timed it out better for Mother's Day, but I just now thought that I should have. So yeah, that's what happens. So don't miss this powerful episode as we navigate these critical issues and celebrate the true worth of motherhood. Imagine the soft glow of morning light spilling across the kitchen where a mother starts her day. It's early, still quiet, and the coffee brews, or in my case, nothing's brewing. I'm having yogurt. As she reviews the day's schedule, packed with the invisible threads of her many roles: caregiver, chauffeur, chef, mediator, nurse, and event planner. And I'm sure you can list out so many more than I just did right now. This is the backdrop of a typical day for countless mothers, one that often goes unnoticed in its significance and undervalued in its impact, which is exactly why I'm talking about it. I'm seeing a lot of moms feeling very alone within their family in doing all of the things. So this is where this is coming from for me. As she prepares breakfast, her mind races through the logistics of school runs, work deadlines, grocery shopping, the doctor's appointments. Each task might seem mundane, yet each carries the weight of her family's well-being. Let me repeat that again for you in the back that aren't listening quite all the way. Each task might seem mundane, yet each carries the weight of her family's well-being. So it matters. What you're doing matters. The scene shifts to her at work, where she balances professional responsibilities with the constant pull of maternal duties. It's not just me feeling that way. Her phone always at hand for any emergencies or last-minute changes at home. But the true measure of her day isn't just in the tasks she ticks off her list. It's in the moments in between, the ta-da list, some call. Comforting a child over lost homework, negotiating peace between siblings, or finding that lost favorite toy. These are the moments that don't come with a paycheck or a performance review. They probably should, but are critical to the nurturing and stability of her home. This mother, like so many others, operates in a world where her labor is often sentimentalized, Mother's Day, but seldom quantified in economic terms. Society's lens frequently blurs the lines between nurturing as a vocation and the economic value it should command. This discrepancy forms the essence of our discussion today: how the profound, multifaceted labor of motherhood is a cornerstone of our society, yet remains one of the least recognized in terms of financial compensation and social acknowledgement, which is why I'm here on my soapbox today. Through this narrative, I invite you to reflect on the familiar yet overlooked tapestry of motherhood, setting the stage for a deeper conversation about the economic and emotional intricacies that define the daily lives of mothers everywhere. Honestly, while I'm reading this off to you, because I have to type it out and read it, otherwise I'll ramble. I'm still going to ramble, apparently. I'm realizing that this timing is best because so many mothers are chatting on all the different social media platforms, talking to me personally about how certain aspects of Mother's Day felt like a letdown. So I feel like this hopefully will help. We know that typical Father's Day, they go out golfing or they go, I don't know, my husband doesn't golf. And he's also very in tune with our family. So can't use him as an example. But they go off with their buddies. Where mothers, we're supposed to spend more time with the family. And it's usually about our mother-in-law and our mother instead of about us in the thick of it. I'll get off that soapbox a little bit to get back on this one. So as we delve into the expansive, often unseen world of motherhood, it's important to acknowledge how challenging it can be to capture the full extent of your contributions, especially because each one of us is different. Today, let's reimagine how your resume might look if you decide to re-enter the workforce. But I want to caveat this that not all of this would be front and center on your resume. If you are re-entering the workforce after being a caregiver for an extent of time, keep this stuff in the back of your mind and we can talk if you really need help with the resume section of this, okay? You decide to re-enter the workforce and to help you see your contributions through the lens of the employer to help you recognize the multitude of tasks you manage every day. And this is very helpful for you to know your self-worth, even if you're not re-entering the workforce. And one day, if you plan to help you overcome that, well, I haven't done anything with my life. Because trust me, you have. Look at your children. Look at your family. What you do with this information is up to you. But I would love for you to share this once you have the opportunity to internalize this information, because other people need to know this. In this updated resume, your job title might read as Executive Manager or Chief Operations Officer of your household, because let's be honest, you've been that. Under this role, the resume would list an array of responsibilities that showcase your diverse skill set. You're not just a logistics coordinator, meticulously planning and executing daily schedules, managing school runs, and coordinating family logistics, there's that word again, to ensure everyone is where they need to be, equipped with all necessary supplies. You are also the nurse and nurturer, caring for the physical and emotional needs of your family, and the creative director, researching and selecting family entertainment that caters to each individual's preferences, especially with summer coming up. I'm going to go on, but don't want you to list these on your resume in the way I'm displaying them here. We can back up Executive Manager and Chief Operations Officer. Yeah, use that. But beyond that, we're just going to go on. But if you need more, this is just to give you an idea of your work. Not for a future employer in the way I'm sharing. You can for sure list Executive Manager and Chief Operations Officer in your resume. Just want to repeat that again. However, if you need help in writing your resume, please join my Dream Job Mom program or email me at autumn@wellnessinEverySeason.com and I will help you out, okay? So I'm really caveating this because I'm going into as nutrition specialist. Trust me, you need a lot of schooling and a very long internship to do this one because I looked into it personally. So as a nutrition specialist, you plan, shop, and prepare meals that cater to the health and dietary needs of your family, often balancing time constraints and budget considerations. Your role as financial planner doesn't mean you can jump into that role in the workforce, but you'll get an idea. Involves managing the household budget, making strategic decisions to stretch finances, and planning for significant future expenses such as education and healthcare. Hopefully vacations are in there as well. You're also an event planner, orchestrating birthdays, holidays, and family gatherings, often juggling multiple schedules and managing vendors and etc., etc., etc. As a conflict resolution expert on the daily over in this house, you navigate sibling rivalries and household disputes with diplomacy and tact, hopefully, teaching valuable lessons in communication and empathy. Your daily tasks also include roles like health and safety officer, put a helmet on, ensuring the home environment is safe and responding to health emergencies with informed and timely decisions. The skills section of your resume would be robust, listing high-level competencies such as advanced negotiation skills. You don't put advanced in there if you actually are trying to write this out. Crisis management and expert-level multitasking. Each of these tasks, often taken for granted, involves critical thinking, patience, and immense adaptability, skills that are highly valued in any professional setting. By reframing the daily tasks of motherhood as professional and valuable skills, your resume not only fills in what some might see as a gap, using air quotes here, but highlights it as a period of intense, relevant experience. This approach changes the narrative, recognizing the professionalism and value of the work done within the home. And if you want to dive into this further, I have a podcast episode that is with Angela, and she's with Upward Resume. So go ahead and search for that, and I will make sure that this is linked in the podcast transcript. So you can go back there on my website, wellnessineveryseason.com/podcast. You'll find it there. Before we continue our discussion on the economic contributions that women like you make through unpaid childcare and housework, let's take a moment of mindfulness. During this break, reflect on the skills and tasks you've managed today, acknowledging the complexity and importance of your role. After this mindful interlude, we will explore further the unseen economic value that you contribute to every day. Because trust me, you do. Even on days where you're sick and resting in bed, you do. Let's take a moment now for a mindfulness exercise designed to help you, as a mother, ground yourself, feel recognized in your contributions, and find a moment of rest. This will be a time to pause, reflect on your role, and reconnect with the deep-seated motivations, the why, that keeps you moving forward each day. First, find a comfortable position, whether seated or lying down. Gently close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or simply soften your gaze. Take a deep, slow breath in, filling your lungs completely, and then exhale slowly and fully, releasing any tension you might be holding. Repeat this deep breathing 3 times, each breath helping you settle deeper into this moment of pause while I continue on. Now, with each inhale, imagine breathing in calm and peace. With each exhale, imagine releasing any stress or fatigue that has built up over the day or the week or longer. Allow yourself to feel supported by the ground beneath you, reminding yourself that you are not alone in this journey of motherhood. We are like tree branches reaching out to each other, tree roots. You get the idea. As you continue to breathe deeply, bring to mind all the tasks you've completed today, no matter how small. Visualize each task as a thread in the larger tapestry of your family's life. Each thread is crucial, your efforts weaving stability and love into the day-to-day existence of those you care for. Feel a sense of pride and accomplishment in this visualization, recognizing the significance of your role. Now, gently ask yourself, what is my why? Reflect on what drives you, what gives you strength, and what brings you joy in motherhood. Allow these thoughts to surface naturally, without judgment. It could be a smile from your child, the peace of bedtime routines, or the satisfaction of supporting your family's needs. Whatever it is, hold these motivations close to your heart. Take a few more deep breaths, letting these reflections fill you with renewed sense of purpose and energy. When you feel ready, slowly open your eyes if they were closed, and take a moment to orient yourself back to your surroundings as we continue on. Remember, every day you are doing incredible work, often without acknowledgement. This mindfulness pause is a way to honor yourself and your invaluable contributions. Carry this sense of calm and recognition with you as you continue with your day and continue listening. Unpaid childcare and housework, often referred to as the shadow economy of home labor, represents substantial economic contributions that women like you make every day. While these efforts are seldom recognized in traditional economic analysis or reflected in the GDP metrics, their value is immense and multifaceted, encompassing not only direct financial savings, but also long-term economic impacts. I sound all smart and stuff. At least I'm wearing my glasses right now. The financial value of unpaid childcare and housework can be approached by estimating what it would cost to outsource these services. For childcare alone, the national average cost can range significantly, which is why I can't give you an actual number, but let's continue on and you'll get an idea. Often running into thousands of dollars per month. If you are providing care yourself, you are effectively saving your families a substantial amount of money. The same goes for other domestic tasks such as cleaning, cooking, and managing the household. Professional services for these tasks, cleaning services, professional chefs, and home management consultants can also accumulate considerable costs. Beyond direct savings, your work in the home also has a ripple effect on the broader economy. By nurturing and educating your children, you are contributing to the development of future workers and consumers. The time and effort you invest in your child's early education and social development are foundational to their success as productive adults, impacting economic outcomes far into the future. So you're putting money in a different type of bank. Moreover, by managing household tasks efficiently, you enable other household members, like your partner or older children, to engage more fully in paid work or educational opportunities, thereby increasing the overall income potential of the family. This redistribution of tasks allows for a more optimized allocation of time and resources within the family unit, potentially leading to better job retention and career advancement for wage-earning family members. However, the hidden costs of unpaid labor are also significant. The time and energy you invest in unpaid work can limit your opportunities for paid work, further education, or professional development. So either way, there's a loss and a gain, depending on what you do. And we will circle back to this, so just hold on. I'm not leaving you hanging for very long. This trade-off often affects retirement savings, Social Security benefits, and overall financial independence. Moreover, the lack of formal recognition for household labor means that this work is not accounted for in measures of economic productivity, which we as Americans, and even beyond, we are very global. We really think in terms of money, so it makes it a lot harder. And it skews perceptions of economic contribution and worth, which the reason why I'm talking about this is the worth part of it. Recognizing the full economic value of your contributions involves not only acknowledging the cost savings and economic impact, but also advocating for societal and policy changes, so I'm going to become feminist here a little bit, that recognize and compensate unpaid household labor. Potential policies might include credits towards Social Security for time spent in unpaid care roles, direct financial recognitions such as caregiver allowances, and more substantial support systems for mothers and caregivers. Do you know other countries allow this? Including accessible childcare and healthcare. Understanding and articulating these contributions can help shift how society values unpaid work. Let me say that again. Understanding and articulating these contributions can help shift how society values unpaid work. Social policies. I'll say that all over again. Leading to greater appreciation and potentially transformative economic and social policies. It's essential to bring these discussions to the forefront, ensuring that the significant contributions women like you make through unpaid childcare and housework are recognized and valued. Let me show you how, but first let me tell you about one of my programs that I am very excited about. Leading to greater appreciation and potentially transformative economic and Greetings, dear listeners. Do you ever find yourself caught in the endless cycle of daily tasks, longing for moments that truly feed your soul? I understand the intricate dance of being a mom, where your heart beats not only for your family, but for a life that resonates with your complexity and deserves to be as fulfilling as you are. That's why I extend a heartfelt invitation for you to join me on a transformative 90-day coaching odyssey. Reclaim your time, renew your spirit. Envision a life where your daily to-dos are not mere check marks, but pathways to soul-enriching experiences. Picture stepping into your home, not to chaos, but to a sanctuary of peace and tranquility. Imagine a household where responsibilities are shared equitably, reflecting the unique strengths and needs of each family member. Yes, you heard that right. Our program delves into what true equality in the home means for you and your loved ones, paving the way for a more harmonious and joyous domestic life. This is no ordinary coaching program. It's a collective voyage towards a life imbued with meaning and purpose. From the very beginning, we'll journey beyond the mundane tasks, delving into your dreams, your aspirations, and the essence of your identity. We'll introduce practical tools like color-coded time-blocking worksheets and meal planning that transcends sustenance, filling your table with not just food, but also joy. Together, we'll embark on the path of decluttering, liberating both your physical and emotional spaces to make room for fresh growth. And self-care, it becomes an unshakable cornerstone of your daily routine, nurturing your well-being in profound ways. All of this unfolds within a nurturing community of like-minded moms, each on her unique journey of transformation. As we conclude this empowering journey, we'll focus on acknowledging your inherent worth, nurturing your relationships, and exploring how carving out space for yourself contributes to a happier, healthier life and more fulfilling partnerships. This program is not just an experience, It's a launchpad into a life where you thrive in every sense. Are you ready to embark on this transformative journey? Secure your spot in the program now at wellnessineveryseason.com/reclaim your time program. Because spots are limited, your new chapter awaits and it begins today. Recognizing the full economic value of your contributions as a mother involves both understanding the financial impact of your work and actively advocating for change in how society values unpaid labor. Here are some actionable steps you can take to raise awareness and push for policies that better support mothers and caregivers. Educate yourself and others. Start by learning more about the economic value of unpaid household labor and childcare. Share articles, studies, and infographics on social media to educate others about the financial worth of this work. The more people understand, the greater the push for change. And also, you might be treated a little better. Join or form support groups. Connect with or establish local or online groups focused on motherhood and economic equality. These groups can serve as powerful platforms for sharing experiences, providing support, and organizing collective actions or campaigns aimed at recognizing and compensating unpaid labor. I am a member of IAMOS, and it's in one of the podcast episodes that I am linking. It's amazing. And I am presenting a workshop at their conference in Boston next month. And I will be talking about these very things. So this is preparation for that in a way. Advocate for policy changes, which IAMOS also does. Reach out to your local representatives and advocate for specific policies that support unpaid caregivers. This might include pushing for credits towards Social Security for time spent in caregiving roles, advocating for caregiver allowances, or lobbying for more accessible childcare and healthcare solutions. A smaller way to do this is to vote for those who believe in these changes. Participate in studies and surveys. Engage with academic and policy-making bodies conducting research on unpaid labor by participating in surveys and studies. Your contributions can provide valuable data that highlight the need for policy changes. Raise public awareness. Write op-eds, blog posts, or letters to editors of local newspapers expressing the need for societal change regarding unpaid labor. Highlighting personal stories and concrete data can make a compelling case to a wider audience. Support legislative efforts, which I just talked about a second ago. Keep informed about legislative efforts aimed at improving support for mothers and unpaid caregivers. Voting for and supporting policies that aim to recognize and compensate unpaid work can lead to significant changes at both local and national levels. By taking these steps, you not only contribute to a broader understanding of the economic value of motherhood, but also participate actively in advocating for societal and policy changes. This proactive approach can help shift how society values unpaid work. And this also is for you working moms. You do a lot of unpaid work as well, fostering greater appreciation and leading to transformative economic and societal policies. Your voice is powerful. Use it to champion the recognition and valuation of the work you and countless other women perform daily. We're going to switch into a life hack, and then after this, I want to talk to you about pink tax and other ways that we are losing money as women. It is just profound. And if you're starting to tune out because maybe you're a full-time working mom who is getting paid, you'll need to tune back in because this involves every mom, every female, not just moms actually, and those who identify as women as well. We'll talk about this, but let's get to our life hack. To address the significant hidden costs of unpaid labor that many mothers face, which can limit opportunities for paid work, further education, or personal development, let's explore a practical life hack designed to help you reclaim some of those lost opportunities. This life hack revolves around the concept of micro investments in your personal and professional growth. These are small, manageable actions that can be integrated into your daily routine without overwhelming your already busy schedule. You ready to sign up? Time blocking for personal development. Start by identifying small pockets of time throughout your week that can be dedicated exclusively to your personal growth. This might be early in the morning before the household wakes up, during nap times, or even while waiting during kids' activities. Use these blocks for activities that contribute to your professional skills, such as online courses, reading industry-related articles, or even listening to educational podcasts. Thank you for listening, by the way. This method helps ensure that you're consistently dedicating time to your own development without drastically shifting your family's routine. So you don't need to go back for your undergrad while you're having kids, unless you're crazy like me. Virtual networking. Leverage social media and professional platforms like LinkedIn to connect with peers, mentors, and industry leaders. Engage actively by joining groups, participating in discussions, and attending virtual webinars or meetups. This can help you stay updated with industry trends and opportunities without requiring you to attend in-person events, which might be difficult to manage. Skill swap. Partner with other moms in your community or online who have skills you want to learn and vice versa. This is actually something I'm doing. For example, if you're proficient in a foreign language and another mom is a graphic designer, you can offer to teach each other your respective skills. This exchange can be a fun, social, and productive way to learn something new and make valuable connections. So you're ticking a lot of boxes with just one thing. Incremental learning. Invest in bite-sized learning opportunities. There are numerous platforms that offer courses in manageable segments, allowing you to learn a new skill or subject without needing to commit to long hours of study. These small increments can add up to significant knowledge gains over time and can be more feasible to fit into a busy schedule. Reflection and goal setting. Regularly set aside time to reflect on your goals and progress. This could be as simple as a monthly coffee date with yourself to review what you've learned and adjust your goals accordingly. Writing down these reflections and achievements can also boost your motivation and clarity. By incorporating these micro investments into your daily life, you can begin to counteract some of the professional and educational limitations imposed by unpaid labor. This approach allows you to build skills and network incrementally, aligning with your current responsibilities but also paving the way for future opportunities. We will explore more on how to apply these life hacks effectively, so hold on as we continue to uncover ways to navigate and balance the demands of motherhood with personal growth. Today, I want to share some deep truths about the economic challenges that touch the lives of mothers everywhere, beginning with the all-too-familiar gender pay gap. This isn't just about numbers on a paycheck, it's about how these numbers shape the lives of families, affecting everything from who pays the bills to who saves for college. Despite years of conversation and supposed progress, women still earn markedly less than men across most sectors, and this gap has barely budged over the last 20 years. This enduring inequality means less money for family expenses, fewer opportunities for personal growth, and a compromised future. It's a clear sign that the value we place on women's work, both in offices and homes, is still not where it needs to be. Now, let's talk about the pink tax, another burden that quietly chips away at financial security. It's not just a few extra cents here and there. Women face higher prices on everything from razors to jeans. If it's labeled for women, expect a pink tax, basically. For single moms or those who stay at home, the impact is even more pronounced, making it hard to stretch budgets that are already tight due to the gender pay gap. I'm also thinking about same-sex couples. Recognizing how this tax affects your spending is the first step towards pushing back against these hidden costs. Then there's the division of labor at home. I talk about this in another podcast episode, and we're talking about fair play, and it's with Kate Engler. In so many households, including those with part-time and full-time moms, and in many same-sex couples, it's typically the more feminine partner who ends up doing more of the childcare and housework. This isn't just about sticking to old roles. It's about the real toll this takes on someone's health, career, and personal growth. It's vital that we see that it is not just how things are, in quotes, but as something that needs to change to allow for fairer, healthier home lives for everyone involved. To truly understand the value of what mothers do, let's consider emotional dollars, energy checks, and bandwidth bills. These aren't just clever names, they're a way to measure the enormous mental, physical, and emotional investment mothers make every day. Emotional dollars might reflect the countless decisions made to keep the family happy and healthy. Energy checks could capture the sheer physical work involved in parenting and maintaining a home. And bandwidth bills represent the time that gets filled with family tasks, time that could otherwise go towards personal ambitions. By talking openly about these challenges, I hope to deepen our understanding of the real, substantial contributions that mothers make. So thank you, moms. Loud clapping over here. Recognizing this labor is just the beginning. We need to start by valuing this work within our own homes, in our day-to-day interactions. From there, we can push for the societal and policy changes needed to truly support and compensate mothers for the incredible roles they fulfill. It's about being in a world where the work done in the quiet corners of our homes is as valued as the work done in the busiest offices. Let's start that change today. Now that we've explored some of the crucial economic and emotional challenges facing mothers today, let's transition to a more reflective space. Here are 10 coaching questions designed to help you think deeply about your own experiences and consider ways you might advocate for change or better balance your life. How has the gender gap pay affected your financial planning and career choices? Have you noticed it? Can you see its impact on your long-term financial security? In what ways have you noticed the pink tax influencing your household expenses? If you haven't, you need to look around at the store. Are there specific areas where you feel you're paying more just because you are a woman? Reflect on the division of labor in your home. How equitable is the distribution of household and childcare duties? How does this affect your personal and professional life, especially your self-care? What changes would you like to see in your household to create a more balanced division of labor? How could these changes improve your well-being and that of your family? Think about the concept of emotional dollars. What emotional and mental labor do you invest in your family that often goes unrecognized? Considering energy checks. What physical tasks demand the most from you daily? How could these be better supported or shared within your household? Evaluate the bandwidth bills you've incurred. How has dedicating time to unpaid labor affected your personal growth or career development? How can you begin to advocate for recognition in the unseen labor you perform, both within your family and in broader societal discussions? What societal or policy changes would most benefit you or other mothers in your community? I'm excited to see what you come up with. How can you contribute to making these changes happen? Reflect on your personal values and the role they play in how you balance work, life, and family responsibilities. How can aligning your daily activities more closely with these values improve your quality of life? These questions are designed to help you reflect on your situation and consider practical steps towards personal fulfillment and systemic change. In the latest episode of Wellness in Every Season titled The True Worth of Motherhood, Beyond the Pay Gap and Pink Tax, we delved into the economic challenges that disproportionately affect mothers. We examined the persistent gender pay gap and the pink tax, highlighting how these issues extend beyond mere financial disparities to significantly impact family dynamics and personal well-being. We also explore the often invisible labors of motherhood, from the emotional toll of balancing family well-being to the physical demands of daily chores. By introducing innovative concepts like emotional dollars, energy checks, and balance bills, we shed light on the unseen investments mothers make every day. This discussion aimed not only to raise awareness, but also to inspire a deeper appreciation and recognition of the substantial contribution mothers make. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to Wellness in Every Season so you don't miss next week's interview with mom coach Alyssa Lyons. We'll dive into her journey to becoming a coach and discuss her signature peace assessment. After experiencing a session with her today, I came away with several actionable items and a clearer sense of the direction I'm headed. Join us to discover insights that could enhance your own path to peace and well-being. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode. I'm Autumn Carter, guiding you through motherhood's seasons. I hope today's discussion inspired you and offered valuable insights. Stay engaged with our motherhood wellness community by signing up for my newsletter. Whether you're interested in exploring specific topics more deeply or considering personal coaching, joining our newsletter is a great step. Just visit wellnessineveryseason.com/free resources to sign up. We value your journey and aim to keep you connected and informed through our newsletter. Your shares, subscriptions, and reviews help us reach more moms seeking empowerment. So please spread the word about our podcast. Thank you for being a part of our podcast community. I look forward to continuing our conversation, sharing stories, and exploring wellness in all aspects of motherhood. Take care until next week.